Alright guys, welcome back in. We're going to be doing an educational informative RapGod game on the Thompson house, and I can already tell you we're going to be versing the doctor. We can see to the left hand side, I got a teammate to the right hand side, we can see a lit totem right there. I hope my teammate did actually see that as well, and he's not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to point at it again just so we can actually get a bit of a field of view on it. Now the doctor will be able to see me based on the fact that I was pointing to on top of the harvester. Let's see what he decides to do. If he's going to be chasing the other guy all the way around the harvester, he should try and run for distancing, that way I can break this totem. This could be haunted ground though, so we've got to be very careful this doesn't backfire. If you're listening to the heartbeat, it's fading away, therefore I know he's currently chasing my teammate. Chances are that this won't be haunted ground, but haunted ground is actually a really good offering, or a really good add-on you can run on the doctor based on the fact that he can be lethal with an instant down alongside the Hope. Don't think it's going to be haunted ground though, which is nice. We've got the totem out of the way. I'm going to look away so he doesn't really know it was me just yet. I'm going to apply pressure to the gen where we can body block and kind of like see him where he can't see me. I've got another teammate running through the field here. He's going to be breaking something. Got good information of where the doctor is. He's already used his static blast too. One teammate is Maya. One teammate is currently in chase right now, and I don't know where the other guy is. So we're looking at what the doctor's doing. He's coming closer. Keep in mind he's got a 32-meter terror radius. He might actually be able to hear the chest and come over for it, but it looks like that's going to be incorrect. He's going to double back on the same scratch marks again, unless he's going to be just keep constantly controlling the same area, not knowing where that guy is. He didn't even use a static blast, but that did activate for some reason. So that is going to be interesting to see that happen. I'm going to keep trying to sidestep here, get a little bit of distancing. Now they reworked the middle of the map too, and they shrunk the size of this map also. You'll notice that when he static blast me, then it only built up half of tier 3. That is good to note as well. This generator in the middle of the map is no longer a dead zone. You've also got this really good window to utilize behind me right now that I'm going to nod at. This one here is now open into a drop down, and I do have balanced landing. It's going to be an absolute perfect place for me to play with the build that I currently have, knowing that I'll be able to see the doctor coming from a mile away and be able to get a free item out of the chest too. So we're currently looking at the loop of what's going on over here. He's going to be keeping distancing between him and the doctor. He's going to also be blocking line of sight with his movements as well. Unfortunately, he screamed, revealing his location to the doctor. Therefore, the doctor, what do we know about him right now? He's currently a follower. Is he trying to cut the guy off? Is he trying to hide his light? Is he trying to moonwalk? Is he trying to mind game? Is he stepping windows and then double stepping back? All this guy seems to be doing that I can physically see is follow. Knowing that he's currently following, he's going to follow, shock, M1. That's going to be his play, yeah? Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him because he had two good pallet alignment right there. Now, we know exactly where we got a window here, so that can tell me exactly what jungle gym we got. We got the window and we got the pallet my teammate rotated through. Now, you saw me and I saw you seeing me, which is going to be fine. You got static blast. Not going to bother me too much. You're coming up the staircase, but keep in mind, you are no longer in my heartbeat. Based on the fact he's no longer in my heartbeat, we should be able to react to this really well. He's going to be standing there looking at the wall. I don't think that's an illusion. I think that's actually him. He actually scared the shit out of me doing that. I'm going to walk down the stairs rather than anything else. I can hear him regressing the generator too. I want to go all the way around this once. I'm going to make sure I'm going to be trying to land my skill checks here. That way he doesn't drop down onto me. Remember, he can come from the left rather than just the right. Now, he knew exactly where I was waking up then or getting out of the madness. That's really unlucky. I can maybe make this window if I play this right. It's going to be really tight. Should be able to get the medium bolt onto it into the balanced landing, and he already knew. He bamboozled me, which is fine, but I got balanced landing, so we're going to take distancing between the two of us. I can make unique pathing here if I've got enough of a lead, but he is going to be building Bloodlust right now. I don't think I have enough of a lead to do unique pathing. I'm going to still try it though. We're going to hide here and see what happens. We're going to get back to the sidestep. He saw me through object of recession. Remember, when he's glowing pink, he can see me, and when I'm glowing pink, he can see. It's vice versa. It's a two-way street, so we're going to go all the way around this. Be fine. Let's see what he decides to do. He didn't go for a sidestep. There you go. I'm going to have to throw this down right now. I'm going to just do that, therefore he's going to be forced to break it. I'm going to take the window, I'm going to play off the window. That was a really long delay on that. I'm going to wait right here, see what he decides to do. Feels like he's gone back in the same direction. I can't be 100% sure. It looks like he's going back the way. Now what can I do? I can force one of my two teammates here on full health to take a hit for me, boogers them on. Knowing that I'm going to be running into them, they should be able to come in and sandbag a free hit for me. That way I'm going to be able to take a little bit more distance between the two of us. Didn't need to hit either of them because he was too focused on the Jenny and they both took spacing, which is a really good play by them. Now he knows I have balanced landing. I'm going to snap out of it here, depending on what he's going to be able to do. Now keep in mind that when I'm glowing pink, he can see me, therefore I should have looked away from him before when I tried to do the unique pathing. So that was a really bad call on my behalf. I can go apply pressure to the Jenny upstairs. I can also look at healing myself with the Mecha, but I do not want to do either of these two things. What I do want to do is get back on this generator that I know he's kicked. I can also see he's going to be chasing Jane, so he could go up the hill and make a play off that as well. I do not have access to Dead Hard. Does he have overcharge? The answer is no behind that as well. Jane doesn't have a pallet over there to work with. I've got a teammate upstairs working on Jenny. I've got another teammate who's Maya. What do you think my teammate on full health is currently doing right now? He's not even in shock range, therefore chances are he's currently working on a generator in the corner of the map all the way down by the shack. Based on the fact I saw a generator on the left hand side already been working. So that Jenny all the way down there is going to get done. Then the Jenny I'm doing right now is probably going to get done. And that's going to put this guy in a really bad spot. So it's exactly the right generator that I called, the one all the way down the shack that this guy was at. I'm going to be looking at healing myself over here in the distance. I'm going to make sure I'm on the harvester a little bit and then play off the spacing that I'm going to get between them. I don't even need to. I'm going to just keep rotating all the way because I can see it's constantly following me. I'm going to put him in a bad spot. I don't have Dead Hard. I want to go for a little bit of a walk play here if I can. I don't want to accidentally sandbag my teammate here and make her use the God palette. I'm going to wait right here and see what happens. Looks like he's going to be doubling back and going to be changing targets to somebody else. He's going to be chasing the Jane that is currently injured there, but I'm going to go all the way back over here to the left-hand side. I know I've got another teammate upstairs working on that generator, which is going to be fine. It might actually mean that he's going to be able to complete his generator before me too, and I didn't even check if I've got a pallet on my left-hand side. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have access to that as well, even if I do need to use it. So let's just keep applying pressure to the generator. We can hear his heartbeats getting louder. Therefore, he is currently coming back in. So I'm going to play the hill onto him based on the fact that I will have balanced landing. I'm not going to heal from adrenaline because I do not have adrenaline. I have... Oh, fuck. He's got rank 4 on me too. He's trying to shock me from below, which isn't going to work. I'm going to use balanced landing to get distancing. Chances are I'm going to get moried here. I am in a really bad situation against this guy, knowing that he's got rank 4 against me, and I am the insertion. I really need to hope that one of these guys is going to be able to take the hit for me. And unfortunately, she's going to be running to the right-hand side. I'm going to have to try and take unique pathing here and follow her and hope that she's going to be able to take the hit if she decides to try and save my life, which is going to be in her hands right now. I'm going to really need her to step up the game and see what she can do here. It looks like she's just going to let me get moried by, but he's going to be changing direction, which is a mistake. I don't actually want to heal. I want to stay on 99%. That is really bad for the doctor to let me go, knowing that there is no pallet down here for me to be able to do anything. There's no real reason to heal myself right now, especially if he's going to be static and blasting, but I'm just out of range. Do keep in mind I will have access to balanced landing still. Knowing exactly whether there's a door down here to the right-hand side, I wouldn't have been able to make this knowing that I had no teammate on the door. I have one here, one all the way in the distance, and one on the other door right now as well. He did open the other door in time. I want to look away from the doctor while I'm doing this based on the rank 4. I don't want to be able to take the hit in the back, and that way he can worry me as well. They're both going to be out through the door. The second I hear the heartbeat, I'm going to rotate all the way to the right-hand side. I'm going to play off the hill and run directly to where I think both my teammates were, past the shack. So as long as I'm not looking at him, he's not going to be able to see. You can see the static under my feet. That makes me a little bit nervous. I'm in a really bad spot right now, based on the fact he can rank for me. I don't know if you actually saw that. That's going to be good. I got my teammate over there. I got the hatch in the middle of the map. No, I don't. I can't take a hit from him because of rank 4. So if he goes down, that's going to be GG for him. He's nowhere near any pallet. He's got the harvest to loop at, unless he has some good RNG there. I could try and greed for the other door, but I don't have access to dead hard. The other two guys were forced out. This puts me and my teammate in a bad situation. He's going to have to make a run for it throughout the entire board. If I did have access to dead hard and a 99, he should not be doing that because that's going to be slowing his movement speed, and my teammate has time to take distancing between the killer and him. He should have just continued to run after him. Now that he did that, he's let the teammate get enough distance to stop him because he lose a terrible amount of movement speed when he tries to do that play. It's for situational awareness and rotation around you. It's not for a chase. If you're going to be trying to use your control key on the doctor, it does have a 60-second cooldown as well. So we got really lucky then based on the fact that I did have Rancor on me. I didn't expect Rancor. I wasn't paying attention to that based on the fact that I constantly have Object Obsession on. You can currently see that we're versing a rank 6 killer here. He had Devout Hope, which I broke at the start. He had Pop, he had Nurses, and he had Rancor alongside the Queen and the Discipline as well. So guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this one on YouTube, I know I didn't get many points that game, but hopefully you guys absorbed a little bit of information. You got to have a look of what the new map looks like there. Did utilize a window upstairs. Didn't play it to the best of my ability, but I did have balanced landing based on that map as well, which turned out to be really nice. But GG's guys, well played, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and have a great day.